Hi everyone. Have you ever wondered what it's like to actually feel as though every time you reach something or gain something that the goalposts move, that challenge, that end scope for what you're trying to achieve, it keeps moving. But when someone else attains it, the goalposts are right there. But when I try to attain it, they move. Mine constantly moved all my life. I was never ever good enough for anything, period. There are so many things when I think about when I was younger that maybe I wanted to attain, and that was always a maybe. There was never a for sure. It was always a maybe, because there was just this instinctive knowing within myself I wasn't worthy of having them, or it, or that, whatever it was. I've recently been asked, as I had put a post on not so long ago, asking about an idyllic day. And it sort of got me wondering, what could it have been that I longed for when I was younger? And there's a lot of things there that I longed for. Safety, to be loved, to be accepted, for the goalposts to stay where they're meant to be, or let's say where God wants them to be. I don't want to sound like a God freak. However, for the goalpost to be where they're meant to be and not move every time I'd achieve it, or I'd get to where I was. I'd win a swimming race. What was the time? Well, it should have been fucking faster. Okay. I might win a 100-metre run. What was the time? Should have been bloody faster, Tony. Get out there and train. Do more. Do more, do more, do more, do more. Playing the piano for me when I was growing up, there was something about it that gave me this, it was almost like an instinctual release. I felt at home playing the piano. Didn't matter where I was, I felt at home playing the piano. And if I found a piano, I had to sneak over there and play quietly. I just had to play the piano. But now that I'm a grown woman, and I asked a couple of weeks back about what's your idyllic day, I shared that for me, my idyllic day was to be with my 4 beautiful boys, and it still is. Don't get me wrong, it still is. And for wherever they are in life today, if anything, my love and how proud I am, how much I adore them has grown even more. And the best feeling ever is to watch my children grow and grow straight past me and keep going. That, my friends, is life. And that is not being a jealous parent. That is not, shall we say, fencing in my children. I was always fenced in. I was kept at bay, never allowed to achieve anything, and if I did, it was wrong. Somehow it was wrong, or should have been better. I've shared before, I got 26 A's and 2 B's on one of my school reports in primary school. Well, why didn't you get all A's? You know, it was like 26 A's and 2 B's is not fucking bad in my eyes, but no. However, when I think about things that are happening in my life today, it really does become a reflection of what's happening inside of myself. A place that I can call home that I'm proud of. A body, a face, how I dress that I can be proud of. a life, the biggest one of them all, I dare say, a life that I'm proud of, that I don't have these horrible kangaroos hopping around everywhere up top, where I can feel at peace and I'm able to control what's happening up here. As I've shared, ultimately, what happens up here, it shows on the outside. It's not raining. And if I'm not careful, it'll send me balmy. It really will. I personally think that's what it's sent down here for. For all the cruddy things that ever happened in my life, I truly believe that it has somehow manifested itself into what and who I am today. I know my children struggle, or my boys, young men, they struggle with me having mental health issues. But as soon as I can share about it, it takes the sting away. If I'm hiding a big part of me. There is so much pain in secrets, and to be able to verbalise it takes that sting away, takes the nastiness away, it takes, for me, a lot of the chaotic away. If I can just share with somebody, this is how I feel at the moment. It just doesn't take it all away. It just tends to dissipate somewhat. However, this is not an easy road to travel. It's not. I seem to be met with constant challenges, constant grief. But someone reminded me the other day, Tony, when your eyes open, you get up. And I do. I kind of forgot that. As silly as that might seem, kind of forgot that. But not just that. I keep doing as best I can. I read in someone else's little advert, the definites and the not so definites. There was a different word that this lady used, and I really enjoy listening to this lady. She has reached multiple millions of people, and I just think that's amazing. Amazing. There are certain things that I have to do every single day, and there are certain things that are negotiable. But to get out here and feed my beloved, not the tree, Donnie, to drive my car, to do what I can to the best of my ability. Recently I've just had, it's like a gut punch, another challenge set forth. I can't sit back and point the finger. It's not. Looking for blame will not make my feet move forward. It won't. It will make me halt. It will make me stand still. So I'm not looking for blame. I can't. It's not productive. It is non-productive. Looking for blame is non-negotiable, as this lady says. However, moving forward, I haven't stopped crying all week. I still want to cry again. It's really hard at times to accept life on life's terms. It really is. I suppose we all can't always have it good. And sometimes I don't realise how good it is until something upsets the apple cart. And then the bloody apples go everywhere. Anyway, I only got on here for 3 minutes and I've nearly hit 10, so I better get off. It's raining out here today. It's bloody freezing cold. Obviously, winter. But I have an element of gratitude, I really do. I'm alive. There are so many people that choose what I like to say as in the inevitable before their time. That's not looking for blame. That's trying to accept what is. Yeah. Equine therapy is the third most powerful, and I will use that term, powerful, of therapy. So, a bit of a bleak day when I can't get out to my beautiful Donnie. Yeah. I hope you're all well. Bye.